For Unit 2, we've been talking about the different way that employees are paid for doing their work. So today, we're going to talk about people who work on commission. All right, so people who work on commission are oftentimes people who work in retail, so in stores where they're selling different things every day. But what working on commission means is that commission is the amount of money you are paid for selling a product or service. Okay, so instead of being paid hourly or salary, or how much you're being paid is based on how much of something you sell. So for instance, if you work at a shoe store, they may say, hey, you're going to get paid based on how many pairs of shoes that you are able to sell. So that's why sometimes when you go to a store, the salesperson will give you their name to make sure they get credit for that sale. Okay? Now, commission works in two different ways. One way would be that an employee has a commission rate. So a commission rate is the amount of money paid to an employee for each sale made. Or a percent of the total sales. Okay? Another way that commission can work is you may get straight commission. Okay, so straight commission means that is the pay that consists only of money earned in sales. Oops. So you're not making any money if you're not making any sales. Okay, so if you didn't have a time to write all of that down, make sure you pause the video and make sure you get all of those definitions down. Okay? So to find the amount of money earned when paid on commission, here is our formula. So I always like to highlight my formulas so that when I'm taking a test or a quiz, I can easily find where it was. Okay? So commission is taking your total sales and multiplying it by the commission rate. Now, I just want to make a note over here. Remember, the rate is a percentage. And when you put percents into an equation, all percents need to be changed to a decimal. All right, so super important, if you're putting percents into an equation, make sure you first change them into a decimal. And we did that in Unit 1. Okay, so let's do an example. Todd works on commission in a clothing store. He earns 5.5% commission on all sales. Last week, he sold $5,600 in merchandise. What was his commission? Okay, so the first thing we need is our commission rate, which is right here. Our commission rate, missed an S in there, is 5.5%. Okay, that's the same as 5.5. So remember, in order to change this to a decimal, I move my decimal point 2 places to the left, and this is actually 0.055. All right, so that's my commission rate that I'm going to plug into my equation. All right, so to remember to find the commission using our formula right above, I'm going to take the total sales, which was 5,600, and multiply it by my commission rate, which I found to be 0.055. All right, so I plug that into my calculator, and Todd is going to make $308 commission on his sales for last week. Okay, now, sometimes employers will guarantee a minimum amount of salary in addition to earning commission. So if this happens, employees usually earn the greater of the two amounts. Okay, so maybe you didn't sell enough that week and you just didn't make enough money. Well, it doesn't seem fair that you shouldn't get a good salary for that, or you shouldn't be able to like get a smaller paycheck. So they will say, okay, either you get your commission, but if your commission is lower than this amount, then you're going to get this amount instead. Okay, so let's look at an example where that happens. Example 2. You are selling sporting goods equipment at the store. You receive a minimum monthly salary of $2,000. Okay, so the minimum that you're ever going to make a month is $2,000. Or you can work commission at 6% of your sales. Last month, you sold $34,000 worth of sporting goods. What is your total pay? So what we have to figure out here is which is larger, okay? Are we going to make the $2,000 a month, or is what we make on commission going to be more than that? So we want to make that much money, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 6% commission, change that to a decimal by moving that 2 places to the left, and that's 0.06. All right, and then remember my commission formula. I'm going to take my total amount of sales, so in that case is 34,000, and I'm going to multiply it by my commission rate. So 6% of 34,000, type that in your calculator. I got $2,040. All right, so what is the company going to do? Are they going to give you your minimum salary of $2,000, or are they going to give you the $2,040? Well, like I said before, they do whichever one is larger. So since 2,040 is greater than 2,000, you've made an extra $40 that month because you sold more based on your commission.